Have you ever pondered the true strength of a mustard seed? Just imagine, a seed so minuscule, barely visible to the naked eye, yet it possesses the potential to grow into one of the largest garden plants. This is an image painted for us in the Bible, a metaphor that speaks volumes about the power of faith. The mustard seed, despite its size, does not limit itself to its humble beginnings. It sprouts, it grows, it expands, reaching out to the sun, towering over other plants, offering shade and shelter, all from a tiny, seemingly insignificant seed. What an extraordinary transformation! This is the power of faith. Even if that faith is as small as a mustard seed, it can grow, it can transform, it can move mountains. It's about believing in the potential within, the potential for growth, for change, for greatness. Just as the tiny mustard seed can grow into a large tree, so too can our faith lead us to incredible heights. Let us delve deeper into the parable of the mustard seed. Imagine, if you will, a tiny mustard seed. It's so small, it can easily be lost between your fingers, yet within this minuscule grain lies the potential for something truly remarkable. This is the image that Jesus paints in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 13 verses 31 and 32. Jesus tells his disciples, "The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest of garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches." This is no ordinary tree. The mustard seed, so tiny and insignificant at first glance, grows into a towering tree, a sanctuary for birds seeking refuge. It's a transformation that seems almost impossible when you first consider the tiny seed. But that's the beauty of it. The seed doesn't stay a seed. It grows, it transforms, it becomes more than anyone could have anticipated. This is a vivid illustration of faith. Faith begins as a seed within our hearts. It may be as small as a mustard seed, barely noticeable, almost insignificant. But once it's planted, given time and nourishment, it grows. It stretches towards the sky, branching out, providing shelter and comfort for others. Like the mustard seed, our faith, no matter how seemingly small, holds within it the potential for incredible growth and transformation. It can burgeon into a towering tree of hope, of love, of compassion, that can touch the lives of those around us in profound ways. Each of us carries a mustard seed within our hearts. It's up to us to plant it, to nurture it, to let it grow. It's up to us to let our faith, no matter how small, take root and flourish. We must remember that faith is not about size, but about growth, about the potential to become something greater, something more meaningful. This parable teaches us that faith, no matter how small, can grow into something far beyond our wildest dreams. How then, do we apply the lessons of the mustard seed in our lives? Imagine starting with small acts of faith, just like a mustard seed, small yet potent. It could be as simple as saying a prayer before you start your day, reading a verse from the Bible to find comfort, or helping someone in need. These small acts of faith are the seeds that we plant. Just like the mustard seed needs time to grow, so does our faith. It requires patience. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. It's the same with our faith. It's a journey, not a destination. Perseverance is another essential ingredient. There will be times when your faith is tested, when you feel like giving up. But remember, the mustard seed doesn't stop growing because of a storm. It withstands it, grows stronger with it. Remember, it's not the size of your faith, but the depth and quality of it that truly matters. We now understand the power that lies within a mustard seed-sized faith. But what strength does this offer us? The answer is simple yet profound. Faith, you see, is like an unyielding pillar, a fortress against the storms of life. It's a beacon of light in a world often shrouded in darkness. Consider the stories of those who have walked this path before us. Individuals who, when faced with mountains of adversity, found within their faith the strength to persevere. In their darkest hours, it was faith that guided them, faith that lifted them, faith that transformed their trials into triumphs. Imagine the power of a faith that can move mountains. Now think of that faith within you. In your moments of doubt, remember these stories. Let them inspire you to hold on to your faith, to nurture it, to allow it to grow. Just like the mustard seed, your faith too can grow into a towering tree, providing shelter and comfort not just to you, but to those around you as well.